right, sea monkeys, this is Howlin' Mad Murphy. You can run, but you can't hide, because I am live and worldwide with 10 gigawatts of radio waves that won't behave, and you can't ignore me anymore, people. I will be heard.
Time for the Show is an American snack cake described as a golden spooge cake with a creamy filling. It was formerly made and distributed by two men in a barn. Now you can access it every week through your local radio tube feed. Hang on, it's time for the show.
Sounds stupid. Oh no, I'm messing up my cards. Fucking Jeep is unreal.
See, you ruined the timing.
Oh, Dr. Fox, your host with the most. That's me in the Hypercube with Reverend P's on the line with caller 23, Fidd MIA or RIP. So press F for respects if you're in the chat. Hypercube's number one. We check them stats. Grab your headphones. Come on, let's go. Buckle up, kids. It's time for the show. Oh, goodness gracious. It is Monday night.
I got a 3-second delay on everything I hear.
That's awesome. That means you get to hear it twice.
Don't change a thing.
Yeah, just saddle
Don't change
up.
a thing,
It's
just
comfy.
like that.
That's how you wanted it.
That's how I want it to be.
That's how you
I
want
love the sound of my own voice. So this lets me talk to you guys and hear what I'm saying a couple seconds later. So it's like hearing it twice, and that's good for me.
Well,
'Cause I'm the
what's good for peas is good for the show, and that's what we need.
Right.
Boy, howdy
agree
and a
with that.
half, do we have a rootin' tootin' scootin' bootin' good time to have
Dude,
tonight.
Argus Q Fox, I've heard that we've got a show in the works. That this show is going to shine amongst all the diamonds of the other shows.
Oh, it's time.
Yes, you know, it's hard to pick out that perfect diamond in a pile of diamonds.
Correct.
And
Right.
there's a balancing system. We've come to learn how to value certain moments of time for the show. Things
Right,
that,
sure.
you know, it's not just treasurable to us. It's not just like a nostalgia trip or anything like that. No, we're talking about true financial value. The wonderful golden nuggets inside of those diamonds. Compressed gold, super gold.
Nuglets.
Yeah,
Carbon
scrape your
plus.
nuglets, kids.
Carbon Plus.
Is that better, Peas?
Now with more pressure.
Is there less echo for you?
Now, you know, I still got it, but again, I'm okay with it.
Well, we
It's
hear
not so
less
much
of
an echo
you,
as
so
it
I
is a
guess
delay.
again
Yeah,
we're
so it is a
balancing
little
out.
better.
Echo and delay mean the same thing, don't they? But it's such
Nope.
it's such an echo that I'm calling it a delay because if I was playing the guitar, as you can tell from my profile on Facebook, I'm quite proficient at. That you know, I would call that a delay where I would go. Now
How
it's
about
gone.
that? Is that better for
Now
you,
it's
Peas?
perfect. Now it's perfect. Now
Yeah.
it's perfect. No delay. I have stepped on the pedal and stopped the delay of my voice.
You got the timer? You had it the whole time?
I'm just making that up for the audience.
Oh, well, we wouldn't want to make up anything for them. We're only truthful and respectful towards our wonderful, lovely audience that you can be a part of. Join the show society. Go over to
How can I be a part of the audience?
timefortheshow.com, click the Discord button.
Elaborate.
Join our white nationalist front here on Discord.
Show number 88 this week.
Yeah,
Codes
let's get
getting half
let's
price.
get an 88 in chat. Let's get a 22 in chat. That was somebody in Scrub Genius put that in, but that's Braze Bob. Yeah, so let's get a hard
it
22
just sits
in the
there.
chat. I'll start
Nobody
it
even
off.
shouted in
Kids, you follow along.
All right.
Where's your video feed going to start up? When we set up the cameras in your house, Peas.
I got cameras we could set up. I could probably stream a video.
You got a feed?
I don't know if I got the upwidth. I don't know if I have the upwidth to do it though.
What's up with you?
Well, I don't. So many things, dude. I've had a lot of things happen to me. A lot of things have happened in the world. It's an exciting time to be alive. Think about it. Now, here's the thing. If we really are destroying the planet, how lucky are we to be the last generation of human beings to actually be alive on this planet? We all live like kings. None of you people understand. I live better than Henry VIII did. Every one of us does.
Yeah,
okay,
see, this is common hyperbole though to always think that you're the last
every
one.
Of us is living.
The end times have been right around the corner for the last several thousand years now.
How many wives have you beheaded? Peas? How many wives have you had beheaded again? How many wives? How many times have you beheaded carrots?
Personal question. Oh, beheaded carrots many times, my friend. Let me tell you. There's we have an expression here in Peasland that when a lady has her menstrual cycle, that is blowjob week. So I think that
you send her to the edge of the Las Vegas desert.
No. See, this is where the old ancient cultures had it wrong. The old ancient cultures, they like,
had it wrong.
Go live in
Those
this
guys
tent.
Ate unleavened bread.
You're sullied. There's nothing. You're soiled right now. You're bleeding. You need to be away.
The peas is like it's beheading week because you be heading down south.
That's right. I'm like, this is good for peas. I'm awesome. Right? You guys don't know that? You don't work that into your own relationships? You guys are so young.
I keep the Bible on the nightstand, not in the bed.
I should get parent
carrots. It's got some kinky stuff in it.
But she doesn't like to be on the radio. She'd probably be upset with
Nobody likes to be on the radio, Peas.
I enjoy it from time to time.
Time to time?
Time to time, I like being on the radio.
So, of the times that you're here, how many of them do you think you've made the most of it, that you've enjoyed being here?
How many shows have we done?
Today is episode 81.
Like more than 6.
I'd be pushing. Have you done 6 shows?
Well played.
Six or seven.
I should know better than to match wits with Argus Q Fox, not an Esquire. I should know better. Hey, I just heard. Now I need some clarification on something, and we got to go off board for this a little bit. But I just read something in the Discord, and if you were a Patreon user, you'd know about our Discord board that all the people who love Time for the Show, or Argus and Fox and Fidd and RC23 and all Scalpon and Cosmac and all the other array of scoops, all the other array of characters that we have, you would know. This is such a great song, dude. You would know that. God damn it, I forgot what I was leading into.
And this has been Peas, ladies and gentlemen.
He derailed his own thing.
Derailed my own thing because I went too long with my intro trying to be gushy.
Well, we've got cues for you tonight, Peas. We got the mailbag here. We got some. We got some letters for Peas, and you know what? Even tonight, I think I might even read them to you. You might even get to hear them, and so you'll get you'll try to not try. Excuse me. Why would I use that? Why would I say that?
I don't know. Why would you set me up for failure?
That's why. I'm not gonna set you up to try. I'm setting you up so you can easily answer these very short questions, and you can elaborate freely on them. Because a few weeks ago you proved live on the air how great you are on your feet when the Hypercube was on nuclear fire. You can't hug your children with nuclear fire, Peas.
You can't. It's like slime and shit on you.
I also had to I recorded something with Cat Feather. She's working on an animated project, and last night while
you're joking me, dude.
While
her
recording,
art is oh my god.
I guess I spilled the beans. Sorry, Cat Feather.
Oh
Everybody knows now. But the entire playback of the recording in between sentences was the. So I got to work on that.
Audible.
I got to work on that. Got to move away from the mic to breathe in. There's a song.
I should get one of them. I've been thinking about getting one of them filters. What do they call them? Pop filters from Amazon. Pop.
You don't have one of those yet?
No, I just go right into this raw metal thing. I get my lips right on it. Popping away.
Yeah, it's the old can on a piece of string.
Peter popped some.
Yeah, and he didn't open it yet.
Now, I read in one of my guitar books, I could make one out of a wire hanger and nylon, but I don't know anybody that has nylons anymore except for Rev 80.
Aw, that's so sweet, Peas.
I still throw it.
I'd say you could rub nylons with me, but you have to use the left leg, and I'll be in the right leg.
You know, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think that I get the same. I don't think I get the same pleasure out of scissors that the ladies do.
It's not scissoring. You put like your right leg in the left leg of the sheer pantyhose, which is a name of a product.
Ultra sheer.
And then I put my left leg into the right leg. And then
so we're not facing each other, right? We're actually
no, it's like a Siamese twin thing. It's like a three-legged race with 4 legs.
Are you looking to my rear and I'm looking to your forwardness?
No, that would be the other way around, but we could do that. But the toes would be facing the wrong way. How fucked up of a Siamese twin would you be? How fucked up would your Siamese twin world be if that's how you were? Like, you gotta think them Yang brothers that were like both face to face. They're like, oh, thank God we're face to face. Because if you were, kissing.
No, oh, dude, there's a whole story about them guys, you know?
In the future.
Because the one guy, the one brother, really liked to bang the chicks, right? And the other brother was like pretty much celibate his whole fucking life, even though they only had one penis. So I don't know how that fucking works. But regardless, regardless, they would always fight about. Now they eventually both got married, and I'm not sure how that worked out. But I know before the married time, Yang Ying was a super hardcore player, right? And Ying Ying was like, no, dude,
the literal anti-wingman.
Yeah, exactly. God damn, where's the applause? Yeah, so, but here's the thing. Imagine you think in your life you're one of those brothers, right? And you're like, my life really sucks. But then you go to like a Siamese twin
might not think that.
Convention. They might not think that.
It might be pretty rad.
But maybe they go to it. Don't you dare fuck up this joke, goddammit. I'm driving through with it.
And they're at the
Siamese twin convention where all the Siamese twins go, and they see the one Siamese twin where half his body is facing north and the other half is facing south. And they don't even get to talk to each other because they're both deaf in their right ear, which is right next to each other, so they can't hear what each other is even saying. That's fuck. That's Siamese twin hell right there, man.
What are their names?
What are their names? Paul and John.
I think that would be the joke right there. You hear about the Siamese twins, but one face north and one face south. What were their names? Now you come up with that, you've got the joke. So you have the rest of the show to write this joke. But
I think that we should let the fans write it for us, because I'm not gonna.
What do you think, chat? Put it to the test. What were the names of the 2 Siamese twins? There's your homework for the show. There's your show work. That'll charge your psychoustic crystals this week. Put a little extra juice on them.
You didn't give us any show work before the Labor Day holiday. How are we going to be prepared for time for the show for next week?
I guess you're just going to have to drink and do a lot of drugs.
That was a good Fidd, right? Did you guys think that was Fidd? I thought it was Fidd when I was doing it.
Yeah, it sounded like it. Who?
What? You must have a auto Fidd board too.
I did.
Yeah, let's ban it from the chat. So we're gonna head to our first song break. When we come back, Reverend Pease is he's all hot to trot on tonight's hot topic of women in space.
Yep.
So here's our first song about women and how we love and respect them. You're listening to Time for the Show. We'll be back. We'll be back. Yeah.
Or front, whichever twin you are. We'll be there for you.
Boating! 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 Boating!
you have, and then start playing.
But that doesn't stop people from just having their own kids and not fuck adopting. They're just like, we just need something to bond our horrible half-assed marriage.
Maybe they decided theirs fucked up and they're just going on to a new, model.
Why should they be held to a higher standard than the heteros that just pop baby after baby out like the Dugar family? Like
I would expect this. I would expect this from like my podunk neighbor down the street or something like that. This is a fucking United States astronaut. Went to the National Avionics Space Agency.
People, come on, man. They're people.
No, I'm saying that we are under the illusion that the best of the best. That the best of the best are going to that space station, right?
Just like all the best.
No,
only the best people.
We're sending
only the best people.
Go. We'll send whoever will go.
And
it's obvious
because
it's obvious based on this woman.
With anybody on the space station. Yep. Because lesbians don't have sex.
No, wait a minute. No,
the thing is, you don't know how many abandoned clone babies Neil Armstrong has scattered around the planet that he's completely and totally neglecting. That's your problem. You're not aware of all of the Armstrong clone babies.
All of his semen samples into the atmosphere and created millions of star children.
If he heard you say that, he would punch you square fucking in the nose, dude. That guy's badass.
It's called an American miracle.
No, that's Buzz. That's not Neil.
Buzz
is what they used to call it.
How fucked up a person do you gotta be in your world? Like what kind of amphetamine abuse did you go through? Because this is the 50s when people didn't even know that was abuse. Where your nickname is Buzz.
Dude,
hey, let's
all of these.
Buzz, dude, he wrote the speed of sound. Come on.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Lightyear.
Oh no, wait, that was Chuck Yeager. Sorry.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Goodyear.
Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin. And Buzz Lightyear, for that matter, is also a big fucking meth head.
Well, yeah. Have you seen his face? That jawline.
What's left of it?
Yeah, it's
right.
It's
See, Argus,
that's why
you heard his voice.
He's
that Tim Allen guy.
Argus is a keen observer of human nature.
He's on
he
like
can
the
see
volunteer
that tight jaw
reserves.
gritting.
He's basically space security. He doesn't have a gun. He has a laser. It's a laser.
Well, see, that's why we need space police now, because we've got lesbians committing internet crimes in outer space.
Yeah, how do you pull over a space station?
Thanks, Obama. Now we have to fix this with Donald Trump.
We need space Interpol.
What do you think the IPS bill? What do you think the ISP bill for a fucking broadband connection to the fucking space station costs a month? Or a day.
I don't know, Pease. How fucking much does it fucking cost?
I'm sorry for swearing, because I do want to try and get us on more public radio stations. But
I'm sure this is going to be on NPR.
But here's the thing, Argus. I don't understand about that, because when I was a little kid and I watched Benny Hill, they swore on the PBS station, and when I watched Monty Python, they sometimes would swear on the PBS station. So I feel if we get on public radio, we should be able to swear, because like the English guys did it in the 70s. How could you be more progressive and allow that language to be used in the 70s and 80s?
I just asked how fucking much it fucking
You just have to use creative UK slang and cussing, like calling your Willie a John Thomas or a draft stopper.
No, but they would say cunt. That's the first place I ever heard the word cunt was on the Benny Hill show.
Well, that's because it's artistic.
Oh.
It's art.
Was that Benny Hill?
Yeah, if you slap an old guy on his bald head
did anybody else?
That's high art.
First of all, you're all a lot younger than me. Does anybody else know who the hell Benny Hill is? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, he is a mega church down here in Orlando.
I just said, if you slap an old bald guy who's really short on the top of the head, if you didn't catch that reference, you don't know who Benny Hill is.
No, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you say that, but there you go.
Is that some kind of Telly Savalas slur?
Here's the thing I want to explain to some of my millennial friends.
Monsters.
And this is the piece. Hey guys, I gotta do this public service announcement. Just give me a second here, okay? I want all my millennial friends and listeners in the audience who care for the piece to understand.
Yeah, listen up, guys.
Yeah, listen up. Listen to Argus tell you to listen. Here's the thing. You need to watch the Benny Hill show, even if you never heard of it, because at first glance you're going to be horrified.
Every third show Pease is on, he always ends up plugging somebody else's show.
He is just like everything that you hate. You will think that Benny Hill's a Nazi, and many times he dresses as one on his show, and he's super funny doing it. But here's the thing: you understand something. All of us old white guys watched that as teenagers growing up, so we think all that shit is funny. And that's, you gotta cut us some slack and realize that we were weaned and
it's our
breastfed
fault, guys.
Who else saw their
we
first
heard
something
something once
on Benny Hill? Who else saw their?
I saw it on a page 3 long before I ever saw it on Benny Hill. And here's the thing: you also need to watch. You also need to watch Benny Hinn. You need to watch Benny Hill and Benny Hinn.
He's a nice man. He's friends with your friend. He's probably
Peter
already
Popoff?
your friend too. Yeah.
Peter Popoff.
You need to watch them back to back.
Did you get any more correspondence with Mr. Popoff?
You know, I haven't for a while, but I might have broken some of his rules because I didn't wear the little bracelet. I didn't drink the special water.
If you don't do that. He can see you.
Well, of course, he's like Santa. He's like Santa's cousin. You know that, right?
That's why he's able to give out all that free holy water. It's not really free. It's because he's Santa's cousin.
I was scared to drink the water because I thought, what if this is just some guy pissing in little bags and mailing them to people, fucking trying to make them drink his piss?
That wouldn't be of God, Peas.
Wouldn't it though?
That would be wrong.
That's where the line is crossed with you and Peter Popoff, right? Oh, he wouldn't pee in the bag.
You know, he's an American businessman who fell on some hard times and has recovered by the grace of God. Grace of God. He would not be able to do the miraculous things he does without divine intervention.
So there's a couple interesting things about Peter.
So what else did he send you?
Well, he sent me some bracelets, but
he says in the
letter that they're bracelets, but they're just little pieces of like foil that you could tie around your wrist, and I guess that would be a bracelet. But here's the thing, and I don't think that people understand this about this guy in particular, is that if you're a fisherman, and as Christ said, go be a fisher amongst men, of whatever, you know, I don't think he was concerned about the girls' souls. Because of the original sin.
Here's a guy. Just quote more of the Bible for me. That's
I
will.
I'm going to do a whole show. You know, hey, dude, I know a lot about the Bibles. Here's the thing. This guy knows.
Wait, no, you almost said I went somewhere. You were about to tell me a little bit more. How do you know so much about the Bible, Peas?
No, because I was like held back though, because these guys have just teased me like you do about my Jeep. So here's the thing. He knows that 90% of society is going to look at this and go bullshit. And he knows out of the 10% left, okay, that even of the most retarded and stupid people, enough of them have enough people around him to say, oh, no, don't do that. You're fine. All he needs is that 1% of true believers, somebody so desperate in their life, so despondent, so fucked, just because of fate or whatever, living in a fucking box. He only needs that 1% to send him his $19 and his $7 and his $27. It's all these weird numbers, and the numbers
the same way that internet scams work.
And the fact that he can afford
bit of money, and then they send you more back.
Here's the thing, though: the guy's probably spent $5 or $6 in postage sending shit to me, right? And he does that.
No, he's a non-profit. I'm pretty sure you can end up writing out. You don't even write it off.
He's a non-profit, all right.
Yeah, I don't even think he pays for his mail, Peas.
But I'm not aware of the. As you all know from my previous experience with the postal system, I'm not 100% versed on how things in the postal system work. I have a problem with how that whole system is set up because of the number
putting
of
a stamp on things. It's like, why do they have to make this so complicated?
No, you can go, as we've talked about in the show before, you can actually go to the post office that loses $3 or $4 billion a quarter, which is about $12 to $16 billion a year.
That's
you
math.
Can go there and you can send an anonymous stranger at any address you want $1,000 worth of tricolored pre-printed fucking industrial strength boxes to mail shit in, and nobody asks for any verification. Who are you wanting to send these? Don't care. Just send them. And then that person is legally obligated not to do anything with those boxes because it's a federal offense to throw them out. So don't do that. But the fact that they allow that to happen just shows how ridiculous the entire fucking system is. And even though my radio station or my radio show that I do with Argus Q Fox here is tremendous output of reach, we're in 4 different continents. We're transmitted across the great nation of Canada.
Yeah, 4 good ones.
4 good ones. I mean, our listenership is literally in the millions. You know, the USPS has heard me talk about this before, and have they made any changes? No, they have not. Have I still getting boxes every time somebody listens to an old show?
I'm gonna let you know right now.
Yes, I do.
Wait.
Wait.
When did you last get boxes?
About a week ago.
Really?
Nice.
I think I'm going to be getting boxes like this till I'm like 76 years. As long as I live at this fucking house, somebody's going to discover that show, and they're going to like, oh, I'm going to send them boxes. And you know how I know that'll keep happening? Because the post office will never fucking fix it.
Well, it's a service.
It's a service.
It's designed to help you, Peace. You can use those boxes and send stuff to your fans.
Oh, if only I had some.
Somewhat.
Some fans. It's very hot here in Vegas.
Oh, well, you've got the Showciety.
Yeah, don't you
they
have
love you.
Peas in a pod or whatever?
Yeah, when's the Peas Welk show coming out? Did you book a guest?
Here's the thing. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand this. Is that Fidd, who's the executive producer of my show, left this show, and I'm sure he hasn't talked to me since because he's actively doing the executive producer background work for my show. And soon, I'm thinking in a matter of days, he will just call me up out of the blue. Hey, Peas, it's me, it's Fidd. How you doing?
I did all your show for you, so you don't.
I got the whole format. I just need you to show, and do a half hour, we're good to go. And I'll be like, I love you so much, Fidd Julie. So I'm serious. It's right around the corner. Show's coming.
Well, if you promise. Do you promise?
Eventually a show will come.
Would you promise to me?
I do promise. I do promise that show
you wrap
will
your big
get
toe around mine.
We should have a meeting about shows.
We do every week at 10 p.m.
Yeah. Nice segue.
Yeah. Well, how about?
Are we doing any of our regular stuff? Or like we doing? Is it a band?
Yeah.
Are we going to do Patreon shout-outs?
I think
Are we going to talk about our sponsor, Triology Soaps? And I got to tell you guys something. I have been really hard on Triology Soaps the last few shows, but I did get in the mail last week 2 soaps from Triology Soaps. The pea soap, spearmint scented. It's invigorating. I get out and I feel like there's little spearmint tongues all over my body, and then I jump right back in the shower. And I gotta admit, my soap's down to a nub because it's so erotic and sensational. I highly recommend Triology Soaps. Getting ready. I'm hoping that he comes out with a carrots version, but you don't know. But remember, Triology Soap. Get the Comstock version. It's the only 2-star version of Triology Soaps that there is. Tell them P sent you, and it gets you a 2% discount.
Peas, you're so handsome. All right, let's break over to 20th Century Man. When we come back, we've got Ask Peas. Maybe get a knife up to a couple corneas, if you know what I'm saying. And I think we got some Is It a Bands tonight. Stay tuned. You're listening to Time for the Show. BRB, LOL.
.com. People are gonna get lost. God damn it. This must be one of them Kink songs that it's like a rare cut or something, because I don't think I have this on any of their albums.
I think it's a 73.
Okay.
Have to downplay. It's time for the show. What? Hey, everybody, it's time for the show. Woo! It's good stuff. Hooray. And, we have so much fun here. Listen, I'm going to move stuff. You hear that? Moving stuff around. And I'm
Dude,
reaching
show's
down.
really moving along
And,
tonight, don't you think?
Yeah, just chug-a-lug-a-lugging.
Man, we gotta slow down. We're gonna get a ticket.
I'm looking for the train sound. Oh well, we'll go with that one. Scalpod knows how to say that one. But my board came with Don Martin sound effects. So yeah, we're gonna reach into the mailbag here right after I fill this coffee maker. Go ahead and pull that out right there.
I should have got another drink while we were doing this song.
Oh, sorry. Watch out. It's a little wet. I popped
Those are the
it.
jumping beans.
Yeah. All right. Now we're gonna take the coffee.
Yeah.
We're gonna just open that.
He's doing it. He's actually doing it.
Put the coffee in there and just
good,
a little
good
bit.
little
Put the
amount
coffee in the cup, and then you sugar it up.
There we go.
Insert
looking
tab
good.
A into slot B.
And then press. Yeah.
These new Keurig machines are so complicated.
It's great. Go do that. You know, be
Coffee's
useful somewhere else.
Are you having a problem with the interns at the Hypercube Laboratories headquarters?
I know they're actually the interns have the night off,
hire the
so I'm just
organic
yelling at
ones?
my wife.
Unfucking believable.
Dr. My wife, everybody. Thank you. So yeah, while she goes and fixes my ass a hot beverage while I sit down, I'm gonna open up this mailbag here, and it's time for my favorite part of the show.
Better than you.
Wow. Yeah, put them to work, Peas. This is the Women's Empowerment episode. That's right, guys. It's all about...
So show us how much power you got by going out there and mowing that lawn.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing.
It's
Here's
raining.
The thing. We need women in
It
space.
adds to the experience and the build of the muscles. You know,
we
get
need
fit.
women in space, but I just think that it's probably really hard.
Those astronauts can't eat all
What's
that
great now
astronaut
is that
food.
I get to have every time you see a shooting star, it's really just all the tampons that they flushed out.
No, they don't flush them. They put them in a little bag and shoot them off into space so they burn up in Earth's atmosphere.
That's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what I was talking about.
And then they got caught on some dash
But
cam
never
and
mind.
the
Here we
Dude,
go.
here's why I feel sorry for all the other people on the International Space
Maybe
Station.
your shit.
It's because how much can you talk about women's soccer? How much can you talk about the ladies
apparently.
PGA? And I'm sure that lady is pretty intense, and she probably dominated all the.
I'm not sure how much can we talk about the NFL or the NBA or
how much can we talk about peas as
that's
a
what
sport?
you're wrong.
FIFA or any of the other boring ass sports that
No, but
guys
here's the
have
thing.
used to
Science
brainwash
guy.
us all for
Peas, are you
centuries.
gonna
How much can we
drive
talk
your
about
Jeep
all
to the
that
space
bullshit?
station and go
Here's
pick up
thing.
the other astronauts?
Science guys that go to the space station and become astronauts, very rarely have they been.
They become
involved in
astronauts
kind of
by getting
sport.
there.
Yeah, they're not
your
interested in the
wings.
sports. They don't talk about the
the
sports.
every single one of them is a qualified mathlete.
Mathlete is a different kind
You've got
of
a-
athletic
Yeah,
You know
the
what?
Got a
brain is the
decimal
biggest
point.
muscle in your body. Well,
I banned
for most
somebody.
of us,
I
at least.
banned
Peas
somebody
has a
from one of my
large
web
tongue.
pages the other day just so I could get an erection.
Are we going to talk
Now
about
the truth
your
is
tumor?
coming out.
Well, I needed one. I needed one real quick, and the Jeep was across the street, so I couldn't go out and look at it.
This is the Brogaine of the future.
Yeah. That's
I
what
don't
happened.
know. To me, women are nice guys. All right,
You
Peas.
guys are such girls.
Here we go. We got a Dear Peas for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna let him hear it. Check this out.
Are we?
Dear Peas, where does the remote control go when I can't find it?
So, always the remote control is in one of three places. Okay. In one of the cracks in your couch. Whether that's the back cushion crack, more likely it's the crack between the two pieces of the sectional that go together, and it gets all down in there and all like fur with the dog and shit gets on it. It's in the bathroom because that's where you left it when you went to go take care of business. Or, and this has happened to me more than once, fucking illegal aliens have broken into your house and taken your remote so that you'll spend your time looking for it in other parts of the house, well, they can case out where your valuables are because they figure your remote's pretty valuable. You're going to go right to where all your valuables are. And that's why when people mock the great President Trump about building the wall, they don't understand that we need that wall because this crime, it's happened to me 3 times already. So that's where your remote is. It's either in the bathroom, somewhere stuck between the couch's cushions or in the dog hair underneath your couch, or illegal aliens have broken into your house so they can find out where you're going to look for the remote because that's where your valuables are.
Caller 23.
I hope that answers your question.
Where does the remote control go when I can't find it?
Oh, I'm answering too?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. It's a competition? That's
no,
bullshit.
It's not a competition. It's called a second opinion.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where does the remote control go when I can't find it?
I got an extra 30 minutes to listen to this. Sure, let's go.
Yeah. No, the remote control is there the whole time. You just... you're phasing in and out of the existence that remote control is staying true to. So it's not that the remote control is going anywhere. The remote control is doing just fine. It's you and your interstellar phasing.
If you realize that there is no spoon,
that's
it is easy to
in and out of that remote control's existence. You ever think about that? It's always like, oh, in my existence, the remote control is gone. Well, what about the remote control's
is the guy that watched The Matrix 87 fucking times.
Okay,
I'm sorry, Peas. Was it time for you to speak? I didn't realize we were back to tumors and Jeeps. By the way, all those illegal aliens, I'm not going to mention all the legal aliens and everything, but when they're scoping out your place, they already found your valuables.
Those were some good
They came up
burns,
through the driveway.
Dude.
They saw your Jeep.
Dude, those were good burns. Did Fox write those for you? Did he hand you some notes before the show? Hey, if Fees gets feisty, just say Jeep and tumors. Because those were good. Those were,
believe it or not,
they were strikingly.
I believe the note said, "Just let Peas keep on speaking. Just let Peas talk as long as he wants."
All right, let's do. What are we doing next? Are we got another letter?
I got another letter. What, you want another letter, Peas?
I don't know if I want to share my letters.
Go down to the bottom of the bag this time.
Okay,
all right. We were gonna do like a little fun bit and then 30 minutes of lecture, but sure, let's do it.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
All right. Dear Peas.
See? Wait a minute. Is it Dear Peas and RC23 or is it just Dear fucking Peas?
Hey, I didn't ask to have to say.
I know you did, dude. I'm not directing my comment to you, dude. I'm not my comment. I understand you're an innocent victim of Argus Q Fox's evil fucking plan. I'm aware of that. Let me do my thing.
Filthy.
We'll get to the truth. Just
Dear Peas, how many cigarettes does it take to get to your lungs the color of a sugar daddy?
Wait, you have to read it again because I was.
Are you sure?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry.
You want me to read it now?
Please, would you?
Okay.
Thank you.
Dear Peas.
That's me.
Are you ready?
I'm good.
Okay.
Listening.
It's short. It's not a long one.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I'm like, ooh, I missed it.
It's at the bottom of the bag. We didn't go for this one first. It's at the bottom.
RC23, you listen to just in
Dear
case.
Peas.
I'm listening.
And RC23, how many cigarettes does it take to get your lungs to the color of a sugar daddy?
Wait a minute.
He couldn't even make it through the one sentence.
No, time out.
He's like, I'm ready. I'm ready. Read it. I'm ready. Oh, I'm going to interrupt you.
And RC23, but initially you said Dear Peas. So
I said Dear Peas each time.
But the last time you threw and RC23.
That's
what's
the rest of the letter.
Actually say?
That's the rest. Dear Peas and RC23. How many cigarettes does it take to get your lungs to the color of a sugar daddy?
A sugar daddy.
They were very specific with that one.
Now, what is a sugar daddy?
You remember that candy?
Is it the hard one?
Want to call it?
It's not hard. It's basically.
It was on a stick?
Yeah, it's like caramel on a stick.
Yeah, okay. So one day, I was walking home from Catholic school. I'm in the 2nd grade, and these 2 big girls are like following me and teasing me because I'm so handsome.
You can get some BBWs.
Because I'm so handsome. And one of them comes up because I like turn on like, leave me alone. I'm telling. And she took out. They're not called sugar daddies. They're actually called baby daddies, aren't they? Or sugar babies?
No.
It's a sugar daddy.
For the record, there is a derivative of that candy called a sugar baby.
And there is a sugar granddaddy if you send in 100 sugar daddy wrappers.
And she hit me in the skull with this sugar daddy candy bar, right? And it broke into like 3 pieces, but it hurt so bad. Oh my God. I had to I dropped my book bag and shit, and I ran home in fear for my life. I was sure I was bleeding. It hurt so fucking bad. And I got home and my dad was super pissed. Where's your fucking book bag? I gotta buy those fucking. Where is your school sweater? That's a $30 fucking sweater. So I had to go back. I made him follow me though. Car. He made me walk though. I had to walk back like 2 blocks, and there was my shit on the side of the road. Broken pieces of the sugar daddy candy bar on the. That was good that it was there because I see. Look, I didn't make it up. There's the broken pieces. That might be my blood on that one piece. He didn't care.
That's a good answer, Peas.
Yeah.
Comprehensive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we don't even need to ask RC23.
No, that seemed fine to
me. That was a decent answer.
Traumatic to me. It was traumatic.
Well,
it was traumatic. That's why it was good.
Maybe that's why we enjoyed it.
I need my service.
Did you enjoy it, everybody? They loved it. Dear Peas. That's you.
Okay. And no, there's just Peas.
Yeah, it starts with Dear Peas.
and
then it continues with why do people ask you how you're doing and then walk away?
Oh, that's because people are fucking cock-riding bastards.
All people?
Yeah. Even me.
Easy enough for me. Well, it's our show about women, and it wouldn't be appropriate to give them all 4 songs this hour. So to fill that 75% quota, here's a song about men. We'll be right back with time of the show. Time for the show. That was 20th Century Kinks with The Man.
They're so awesome.
.com. They're good. I like them. They're handsome fellas. So with that, we're running down towards the end of the show. So I'm gonna make the call out that if you want to play Is It a Band, you can come join us over in Don't Say Hello. And I'll drag all the other hosts and Scalpod there. So you can come join us in there. While we wait for you to show up, I was gambling. Take a stab.
I was gambling the other day.
At Anaya. Well, what do you got? What were you gambling, Peas?
Well,
was it tangible?
No, it was kind of tangible. I thought the universe was talking to me because my buddy, Cosmac Commandos.
Thank you.
Have made a bunch of memes of me in different fake. Was that deep fake video thing? He made me. It's the Wizard of Oz and some Munchkins.
Oh, there was no AI involved in that. It was all.
Oh no, I'm sure that was NSA quality stuff. So here's the thing though. So the Wizard of Oz became this theme for the week, right? And I kept seeing
they were damn good.
Dude, they're so awesome. He's a genius. So I started seeing Wizard of Oz stuff all week, right? And the casino up the street from me, man, Thursday night, what do?
The casino.
They put in a Wizard of Oz, a big one too.
Yes,
like one of them centerpieces with 3 seats, and
it was a sign.
It was a sign. Scalpon, clearly it was. So Carrots and I, because the casino is super nice, and they send us these little pull tabs that if we go to the casino, man, we get points to gamble with. And for some reason though, we try not
like gambling at the casino.
Every time they'll give us here's a free drink and go have buffet, but somehow we wind up spending $30 or $40 every time we go. But anyway, I don't know how they know that, but so we go and we see this machine, and of course Carrots has seen all the beautiful memes of me. They're so fabulous. Cosmic Commandos is so awesome. So we sit down and we play one. And no, first we go play the Mad versus or Spy versus Spy machine. I like that machine because it's got mechanical wheels. It's not all electronic, and you can be Black Spy or White Spy. And I feel that it says a lot about America today.
So who's your blind eye, Peas?
So here's the thing, though, about my thing. So I lose like $35, right? We go to the
you lost money at the casino?
Yeah. Believe it or not, it's crazy.
Even after
the wrong machine.
Clearly a very obvious sign that you should come and spend your money there.
But then we went to the Wizard of Oz machine, right? And we put our last $20 that we say we're going to gamble in it, and it all goes away.
Our last $20 that we said we were going to gamble in.
The last spin of it, Argus Fox. This is my last 50-cent spin. The witch comes up. It's a special featured thing, and we win $75.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you
like
only
I couldn't keep track. How much were you down at that?
$49.50.
So we figured it out.
And
Scalpod asked a good question. We figured it out after eating and doing all the stuff and all the other gambling we've done. We were up
and all the other gambling that you had done.
You walked out
I talked about the Spy versus
$13.
We're up $13, but we've been there like 3 hours. Okay, and we've accumulated a lot of casino points.
Well, you got to work for it,
which enables us to adopt a white baby from Cambodia for $14. So
that's almost minimum wage.
Yeah, cheap,
you got a Cambodian baby.
Yeah, you can make a career out of that.
And a free coupon to a Popeyes.
All you have to do is win once an hour. You know,
so here's the thing.
System.
The American dream really does still live.
The system, everybody.
So we're not rubes, right? We're not rubes. We go home.
You just gotta find the right machines, like that one.
But we got a pull tab. We have this pull tab
change.
that we got to go the next day to get our points. So we go back the next day.
Coin.
And we're thinking,
win.
hey, we got our pull tab, and let's go play the Wizard of Oz game. So
they left you with a beer, a pull tab beer. I don't understand.
No, they send you these things to entice you to go to the casino.
Do you drive up to the slot machine in your Jeep and just play from it?
I drive up to the casino in my Jeep. Oh, and I put a new top on my Jeep this week. Oh, you'd love it, Argus. I'll send you pictures.
You're not barebacking anymore?
No, it was too hot. It was killing me.
Not going commando.
So, you got a blind eye?
Pause my neck, Jeep.
We should do.
Who's your blind eye, Peas?
No, we should do. Is it a band?
Are we doing? Is it a band or blind eyes? I don't care.
Is it a blind?
Blind eye.
I was filling into time with blind eyes, but now we get to know that Peas is now a legitimate professional gambler.
Oh, so, he's a pro for sure.
He's got it down.
He knows how to read all the signs.
Just get his new book, Winning Easy Peasy by Peas.
When the universe tells you, you had better be listening.
Scalpod, think about it.
How to win.
Somebody that you really admire makes all these memes about you, about the Wizard of Oz, and they're super funny and they're super good. Then you start seeing weird other Wizard of Oz references. Then you go to this
like the munchkin that hung himself.
Wizard of Oz slot machine.
It's almost as if there's some kind of mystical salesman.
That's my thought process, right?
Yeah, have you ever watched the Wizard of Oz while playing Pac-Man Fever backwards?
No.
Pac-Man.
That's like, I would have like an epileptic fit. I think that's too much stimulus.
Oh, that's what it's. Yeah, I mean, that's why they couldn't sell it like that.
If you watched Mayberry RFD,
you covered this in the Publius Enigma special.
I was trying to turn this back into a Subgenius thing. Whatever.
Oh, I think we got that totally, Pat. This has been like the most.
Like people are aware this is a Subgenius show, right?
They know, obviously.
Well, it's a Subgenius show / autistic / epileptic show. I mean,
but all those things imply
for your health.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's kind of redundant.
That's copyrighted.
So I have
blind eye piece.
I'm allowed to use the copyright and the trademark in the state of Nevada to sell weed. Just so you know.
That's a copy wrong.
Yeah, that's
now, dude, I'm gonna make Stang and Philo millions of dollars.
Exploitation piece.
And then we're all gonna live on a yacht, and then we're gonna be like, dude, aren't these yachts sweet? And
you're gonna have to listen to the yacht.
You're gonna be.
Have you listened to the yacht rock?
Exactly what it
is.
Dude,
have you listened to yacht rock? You're gonna have to.
Steve will be on one yacht, and he'll text back, "Yeah, dude,
it's gonna be all Michael McDonald,
Doug."
Yeah,
Doug will be on the other yacht, and he'll tell me about his arthritis and how his dogs are doing. And then Argus and me, well, I'll probably have to share a yacht.
There's a special plane in hell
because we're second generation,
and it's the yacht rock.
We'll have to share our yacht. And we're gonna have our own Sea Org, just like the Scientologists, right, Argus? Sea Org, right?
I thought that the special plane of hell waiting for the Jeep level, but apparently it's the yacht rock level.
Oh, we haven't
dude, yacht rock is the tits. I don't know what
the robot tits. I keep seeing these robot tits.
RC23. Finally, we agree on something. What the fuck is Scalprod's problem with the fucking rock yacht?
Yeah, what's up with Scalprod?
Oh, I have no problem with yacht rock, or even rock yacht.
That's rude. All right, we're gonna play this game.
Let's play it. Let's play it, dude.
Do it. Now,
Ow.
we've had some shenanigans lately with fixing it format, but are we going back to a more traditional? Is it a band format here?
Not yet. We're gonna come back to that a little later.
So what's the twist?
So we're gonna do what we did last week, and we're gonna have hosts versus everybody else. And everybody else seems to be Peas, you and I will play together on Team A, and on Team
Host
2.
versus else's.
We've got we've got who's in the room that wants to play.
Scalpod.
Well, Scalpod's officiating. So now Ferg was here earlier. I didn't know if Ferg wanted to play, and Dr. Ellis is here. I didn't know if Dr. Ellis wanted to play, but if you do, say something now.
Oh, I'm obviously here.
They both lit up, but they're both quiet.
Bring it, bitches!
Yeah. So caller 23, you'll then officiate with Dr. Ellis and Ferg. Then you are now.
All right, it's us three guys. We're gonna win.
We're gonna knock it home. So is it
as long as you guys know what tribes you're dividing yourselves into? I'm ready to go all Lord of Flies on this shit. Just remember, I'm Piggy and I have the fucking conch.
Do you think I got enough vape juice to get through this segment?
I got half a cartridge left.
Pushing it.
Well, you want to come back?
I like to tease people.
Well, are you all right? So, all right, then we're set up. So we got one more song about our favorite women in the world.
Play that
girls.
song,
and when we come back,
women.
Is it a band? So yeah, this is all about respect and integrity. It's time for the show. BRB. LOL.
YOLO.
You're listening to Time for the Show, a production of Hypercube Laboratories. Follow us at hypercubego.com. We broadcast live on freethinkradio.com every Monday at 10 p.m. And it's time for the weekly Patreon shoutouts, going out to Dr. Cosmac, Dr. Reverend Couchloth, the Posse Expanord, Caller 23, Hazel of the Windmills, YB Dobbs, Reverend Scalpod, and Reverend Richard Negative. And we wouldn't be anywhere without our sponsor, Triology Soaps. Yes, Triology Soaps. It's the only soap that won't kill you. Now made with less lye. All right, it's time for the show, everybody, and we are coming back in, and these guys here, they are just they're so nice. So we're back, and we've got our plugs in, and now it's time for Is It a Band?
Did you hear my clitoris joke on our Women's in Space show?
Yeah, we got it.
Clitori in space.
Yeah,
because I wanted to make sure that you knew where it was.
Clitori Commandos.
Yeah, if you're looking for it, it's up in space.
That segment's hard to find sometimes in the show.
That's why it's hard to find the clitoris, because it's
people
in
talk about it. Oh, it's over there in the canoe, but
it's easier to find with the curvature of your astronaut helmet.
Yeah, there you go.
Refraction. Okay, so Peas and I are going up against the audience. And we've got
Peas against everybody else.
Last night,
bring it, bitches.
We were having a production. We had, what was it? We had
it was host versus producers. Now
we had a coin
versus
flipper,
listeners,
which I absolutely loved. And
this is like when Jeopardy does their special week.
Yeah, so we're gonna flip a shekel.
Yeah, it's all special from here on out.
So Peas,
that's what makes it special.
Heads or tails? Heads or tails on the shekel, Peas.
Oh, don't shekels have four sides?
Okay, pick an even or an odd one.
I don't know. I'm going to go with Mahaim. Behind it is. The hosts will lead.
Okay.
Hosts will lead. Hosts will.
There's the Maheim symbol. We all know.
Very good. Of course, we all know. The first band up for the band is. Thank you for the bell. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Cannot utter the words without it. Troll Your Own.
Oh, man.
So we're already off to a rocky start.
I'm going to say no right off the bat, dude. What do you think? I think it's too stupid.
It's a weak one. Do we get to? Do we have to wait until we're done to see who submitted it?
And anybody who can play
the integrity of musical
instrument is going to be smarter than that band name.
I want to ask.
Even a ukulele or a recorder guy would be like, "Oh no, I'm not calling my band that."
Well, I'm trying to put it, on a poster. What's it? Is it playing off of something? Troll Your Own.
So you guys, you're apparently not
Roll
the
your
last several 10 plus years of the Russian trolling and trolls and just trolls on the internet in general.
You get elaboration.
I thought you were talking about the little dolls with the long hair.
I'm gonna go with peas. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Are we locked in?
We're locked in.
You're locked in for a Megatron.
Host power, yeah.
All right, well, gentlemen, Dr. Ellis, Ferg, what do you say?
Well,
Yeah,
I guess I'll go. I don't know. I kind of
it's all three of us. We're all agreeing.
Philosophy, but I'm going the other way. It's so dumb that I think it is a band name.
Well, there's Canadian science for you.
It is. It totally is.
From Tim Hortons University.
Sorry about that. If it is out of line to me, dude. Sorry.
Oh, you're already picking up on our customs. Is it time for the apologies? So soon, or
not yet? Save it for the show.
Not yet. Sorry.
So you're saying, yeah, it is. What's your team think?
Yeah. So Dr. Ellis, you think it's just dumb enough to work? What do you say, Ferg?
It's just dumb enough to work. It's probably a Canadian band.
Yeah, actually, yeah, could be. Ferg
from Ottawa.
Even Peas can't fault him on that logic.
From Ottawa.
Yeah, so I'm going to say yes. It's a Canadian band.
No, they're from Thunder Bay.
We're going to have to get a consensus here on the everybody side.
Wait for light to light up here.
We're not playing one at a time here?
Maybe not a consensus, but we're going to have to...
went out for a smoke, so I'm going to go ahead and just agree with Dr. Ellis. It's just dumb enough to work. And also, for the record, I was thinking of the little
Fox,
plastic
I'm getting a
dolls
little
that
worried because
belong in there.
RC23 is like an expert on stupid.
Yeah. Oh, I've been specializing it for years.
So you guys locking in a yes?
Yeah, put us down for a yes. Locked it in.
It's locked in.
All right, locked.
So actually, we can actually make a score this week.
Yeah, this round won't be a wash.
So we're locked in at this point then? Hosts are a nay, and the fans
are gay. Yes.
They're gay.
Give it to me.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
Just staying up in a derogatory way.
If you're in space, it'll make you do bad things. It'll make you do stupid shit.
You may be tempted. You may be tempted
to log into
to
your
look at certain bank
account
and
switch shit around.
From space.
Other than that, there's nothing wrong with it.
Is it wire fraud if it's all wireless?
They were not a band.
Dude, it should be wire fraud, right? I bet you that's got to be some kind of
wire fraud.
Wireless
fraud.
It's got to be so
interplanetary wire fraud.
It's just so easy to hack into Google when you're actually on the satellite itself.
Well, think about all the unsecured Wi-Fi hotspots you're constantly orbiting. So
yeah, you could have covered your tracks if you.
It's the ultimate 419 scam from space.
It's wireless fraud, and we don't yet have laws on the books for that, but we will.
It's actually does maritime law end with the atmosphere?
In doing some research into this event,
I didn't do anything wrong.
That before they even sent anybody up into space, there are already laws, and they already know what laws, Earth laws, apply to people while they're in
is she going to seek asylum on the space station?
They know that
she's back on Earth now.
She's back on Earth now. They've already extradited her.
They know that. No, they know that
you're banned from space.
First of all, I saw a picture of her today. She's wearing a beautiful long-sleeved collared striped shirt. So she must have had a date.
Kimono.
Must have had a date that she was going on. Because everybody knows when you go on your first date, you wear a really nice striped shirt. So it looked like she was going on a date, but she's back on Earth. She's doing her thing. She's just saying, hey, I wasn't doing any crimes, yo. I was, before when we were married, I would do this stuff. So after we got divorced or we weren't married anymore, I thought she still wanted me to go into the bank account and move stuff around. You know, who knows?
They're still married. They're just estranged.
Yeah, so really, what crime has been committed?
Worlds apart,
if they're
you might
still
say.
married, that woman is just as much right to it as the other woman.
I mean, estranged. What does that mean? That's like
I don't know,
that's like the subgenius natural state of being, right?
Scalpod, you let the game get off track. That's not like you. Who won this last round?
I just let you guys tear off. No, the host got the point.
The host guy. There you go. Argus
got the point.
I think this proves that Argus and I work better together than we do apart.
For now,
the power was inside you.
All right,
You just had to find
Round 2.
that didn't hurt so bad.
Porcupine tree.
Oh, dude, that's got to be a band, don't you think, Argus?
Well, there is such thing as a porcupine tree. That's where porcupines come from. They're actually a
But
fruit.
no, the question is not, is it a tree? The question is,
They're like a nut, like peanuts. They grow underground.
Yeah, but
it
Argus
a
is saying,
band?
like, I know bands that are called Oakwood, and I know other bands that are called Elms, and like
Yeah, sure.
Pine Top,
Other kind of tree,
and all
you know,
that stuff.
people have no
if
imagination.
Porcupine
Elm,
tree,
what do you think?
porcupine tree is the natural progression from that thought process. So I'm going to say absolutely, it's a band. Fox, what do you think?
It sounds good to me. I also thought it was a band, just immediately.
Right off the bat, right? Your first
Okay.
instinct, that's a band.
It should be
Okay,
easy
the host,
enough to
the host,
spell.
the host
Lock
need
us
a.
in.
We need a positive lock for.
Woo! Locked
Pause
in.
lock.
Locked
There we
in.
go. Fans, what say
Locked
ye?
in, bitches.
Yeah, well, it's we could just keep this game moving right along by disagreeing with the hosts every time.
I don't.
That's some good
That's
co-host.
probably not a good strategy to
That's
keep
some
moving
good guest
along,
starring right
because
there.
it's just a strategy to
Stefan,
lose.
don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. These boys might be onto something.
Don't be hasty. Let's just be hasty about this.
I don't know.
Don't be
Scalpod,
hasty.
Yeah, see,
Scalpod,
I would
be
think that it is a
tasty.
band, though.
Scalpod, did you just
it's
guffaw?
when there's only
Did you
two
just
teams.
guffaw on the radio, dude?
I
never wanna-
guffawed. Yes,
Every
I
time
guffawed.
that
I
we
admit
end up with one that everybody agrees on, then it's just like, well, that was a wasted round. And if there's
Well,
only
yeah,
two
I hear ya.
teams,
It's almost-
if there's
was
only
right
two
last
teams,
time,
then
I'd
any time
kinda
you
be
agree, it's kind of a
inclined to
wasted
agree with
round.
Peas this time.
Fidd's back.
You know,
band
I think that's the
Why?
winning strategy. Is
Why
just
do you
agree with
guys-
strategies.
How does he sit there quiet for the whole show and then just chime? God damn it, Fid! Please call me.
Just agree with Peas, right? And and then wait for him to trip up. that
Yeah,
one
actually,
time that
I
he
like
is
where you're going
wrong.
with this, Doc Ellis. Just constantly agree with Peas. Every single one of our answers heretofore is going to be whatever Peas said.
Yeah, and then you just have to wait for that one time that you know the Peas is wrong.
Yeah.
How do you know
That's
that,
when you
though?
have to, because you trust the force.
You have a
You
show.
turn off the targeting
You have a
computer,
tell,
and you
Peas.
trust the force, and you shoot
It's
that
my tell.
Peas
It's
is
not-
wrong.
Argus,
And that's when
tell me what
Peas
my tell is.
explodes,
Usually
and
it's
then
when
you
your little
fly
green
away, and you're
light
like,
is on.
yay!
You sound
the
just a little
Peas.
less handsome when you're incorrect.
Ooh.
My God, how do you fucking? I guess I'm okay with Fid being gone.
Get used
You
to
better
it.
be okay with it because he's gone, man. Like,
Yeah, but I mean, it's like
there's
we're
no bringing
good.
him back. No, he's
We're
dead.
good.
Seriously,
We're good.
he died.
We're
I
good.
mean,
Died.
he's not. He lives
Die.
on forever as long as
We're
this
good.
hard
In our
drive
shards.
doesn't crash.
I guess 75, 74 shows. We got enough Fid that we're good for the next.
That's more than enough Fidd for everyone. For
Yeah, start cutting and chopping, kids.
But Peas, we can't get enough of the Peas.
What the fuck?
Bring it on. We need more Peas.
What? Wait a
Please,
minute.
seriously,
What's gonna
more
happen?
Peas.
What's gonna happen when I lose my temper and quit the show? Are you guys just gonna keep playing Peas?
No.
No, you
We'll
wouldn't
have
do
you
that
back
to
on
me.
all the time.
would
We
never.
love you, man.
Saved up
For
So
sure.
it's like it's not like I can even quit. 'Cause I have to keep doing the show to make sure you don't use my old words again.
That would never happen.
Yes,
they got
we're,
way too
we're
many
obviously
pictures.
finding out that it does happen.
They just use their pitch. They just use your pictures against you now. They don't need your
Yeah.
words anymore.
Dude, obviously we're
We've
finding
got
out
all
it
of the
does
words.
happen.
They have your graven image at their immediate disposal.
Well, several times over, really.
That
From
might have been
multiple
something
angles,
pretended to
in different lighting. I mean,
We've constructed a 3D object
It's
out of
no
these
big
already.
deal. We love you forever.
What's your answer? What's your answer, B team?
Yeah, come on, fans. What do you say, fans? Whatever he said. Whatever said yes.
You can barely hear him.
But
is he still here?
But the fans team is more than just Dr. Alice. We gotta. We have 3 people there.
I was wrong last time, you see. So, like, if I agree with Peas this time, then by default I need to be wrong.
Can't be wrong.
So maybe Peas is wrong because I want to agree with them, right?
It
like,
could be.
The rules are
That's
very.
like
I think you're trying to out Canada yourself. Like, come on, like
I fucking missed
it doesn't make any sense.
All right, I don't know. We'll say yes, it's a band.
yes, we're agreeing. So it's going to be a wash on this
locked
round.
it in.
Well,
and it is
here's
a
the
wash.
thing. Only if you're from Missouri is it a wash.
Or Illinois.
But yes, it is a wash because it is a band, and it came from Aster 6.
It's a winning strategy.
Thank you. But where did the
That's
last
why he
one
lives
come
so
from?
close to
Where
Las
did,
Vegas.
That was
Aster
your
6.
Troy
That was an
Brown?
Aster 6 submission.
And Aster 6 did that one, and you did the first one.
Yeah. The first one was one of mine. Yes, I'm not at all ashamed to admit.
Well, let's throw one more at the wall and see what sticks.
Oh yeah. You're gonna love this one because you're gonna love this one. I mean, we need one more at least just to get a winner. But here you go. This is the topper, baby. This is the topper on the cake. Anal Roberts.
Oh,
that's a real thinker. Now they're scratching their
here's the
chins.
thing,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Pass or play, Peas.
Anal Roberts.
I think this is a good
Come on,
opportunity.
Peas. Put up or shut up.
Let's pass, Argus.
Let's pass.
No.
Okay,
There's
fans,
no
what do you
passing.
think?
There's no passing. No.
I'm going to tell you already.
I'm going to be finding some for the stream after.
There's no passing. No passing in this case.
We got our
Hosts
answer.
must
Whenever you're
produce
ready.
an answer. Yeah, no, fans, you wait. You stay in the side.
No, because he's gonna say whatever Peas says.
Exactly.
Well, no, I know
that and the fact
for it to
that
actually be a band. So I'm gonna have to say no.
we're playing. No,
I'm not voting.
Doc Ellis, we're playing by as has been said many times before. We're playing by golf rules.
Yeah, we make them up as we go.
Whoever's the closest to the hole.
That's what we mean. It means the hosts need to go first.
Okay.
So Fox and Peas, you need to get your shit together.
All right, Peas is all.
No pun
this is for
intended.
the
Anal
whole
Roberts.
sack
Is this a
of
band?
marbles.
You guys can either win this whole
it's a
fucking
thing.
It's a
thing
mixed bag of nuts and
or
marbles.
prolong this one more round. So come on.
If it happens to be a band, it's got to be a band that like only plays in Fire Island or San Francisco
Or Dolby Peak Road.
someplace like that.
Send your,
So I
send your
think at
Anal
some
Roberts
point-
subscription requests to 64.
No, they're like,
I feel.
You subscribe by sending pictures of your anus.
I know that there's a band called the Dread Pirate Roberts, and
no, that's
And
totally
his
coming
nick,
at it from the wrong angle.
The Dread Anal.
yeah.
No,
I'm gonna
no.
say
You got Oral Roberts. We're
then
talking
I'm
about
thinking-
Anal Roberts.
I'm
Is
thinking
there
it
an
could be
Oral
some,
Roberts?
Like,
Am I missing
militant-
like some?
Is there
old
an
guy?
Oral? Is there an Oral
Roberts
Roberts,
is,
the evangelist, the?
It's a
Oral
band.
Roberts.
It's
Oh,
a
you guys
band.
not good.
I-
Are you
yeah,
guys
come on,
not getting
Jim.
this
I
joke at all? Do I need to
remember
beat
Oral
you over the
Roberts.
head with a
Missed that
club
one.
to get you to
Sorry.
understand
I
what this
feel
whole
like
reference
it's
is
more
about?
likely that I feel like it's more likely there's a band called Oral Roberts, even though I know about the preacher, than there is one Anal Roberts. So I'm gonna say no, that's not a band.
You're gonna say no?
Oh, what are
I
you
think
doing?
it is.
Do you? All right. Well, I'm
You guys are
with you.
split. No, but no,
You know,
what-
no,
now what-
here's the thing. We don't have
There's
to.
only the two of you, so which answer am I going to put down? This
We're
is
gonna
not
go-
some kind of
we're
like
gonna go-
quantum
we're gonna
level
go
shit.
Fox.
Like,
We're gonna go with Fox.
I'm not Schrodinger.
Shut
I
up,
need
and
an
I'll tell you
answer.
which one we're gonna go with. We're gonna go with Fox's answer because Fox went with my answers a couple times, and I trust Dr. Fox like I trust no one else in this world.
I think it's a
So
band.
we are going
That's
with Fox's
beautiful.
answer.
Locked it in for a positive.
That's beautiful. So we're going with a positive one.
It's already locked in.
Positive lock.
Put host down for a yee.
Host
Can
down
I get
for
a
a
yee
yee
in chat?
Get a yee. Nobody's ready. Oh, there we go. Doc Fox says a yee.
Yep.
I did it.
He did it.
I'm just starting it off. There's a delay. They're coming. They're coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're coming.
Yeah, see, they're Katana 007 Schrodinger. That happened like an hour on the show ago. They're miles behind us. Okay, so it's team number 2, Alpha.
2 Alpha
The
checking
fans,
in here.
Fans of the show.
Yep.
What say
Team
ye
2 Alpha
about
checking
Anal
in, sir.
Roberts?
Where are we at
It's a no.
score-wise?
It's definitely a no.
We've explained the reference
They went
now
the
at this
opposite
point.
of us, Fox.
I like.
Now wait a second. Have you guys have like amongst yourselves, or are you just like spouting out the answer here?
What do you say,
I
Doc
just gotta
Ellis? What do you say,
agree
Ferg?
I agree with you. Sounds more like a procedure than a band.
Sounds more like a procedure than a
Like
band.
half Nelson
is down
Anal
for a no.
Roberts.
You think
Ferg
I
is down for a
threw him
no.
off? I probably threw him off.
And if caller is down for a no, then I, by necessity, democratically, that puts them down for a no.
Yeah.
Great way to
well-
cure a Charlie horse is an Anal Roberts.
Anal. Yeah. Well, here's the thing, boys. Anal Roberts is not bad, which means,
Oh, no.
which means we're
We're
going to
undefeated,
round
Argus.
4.
I wanted it to be a
No,
band.
we have a tie. We have a tie at this point.
2-2.
This is the tiebreaker round.
Let's do it.
Oh, that was a Rev 80.
Nice.
It's right
break
back
around.
after 20th century.
That
No,
was
I'm
a
kidding.
Rev 80 submission, yeah.
Thank you, Reverend 80.
Of course, that was a
Get
Rev
an
80
F in chat for
submission.
Reverend 80, everybody.
Who else
Everybody
could
F
come
in
up?
chat.
You don't want to do a break and come
Control
back to a
F,
dramatic
Alt
conclusion.
F4.
You don't want to
Let's
do a
get an
break
Alt
and come back to.
F4 for Reverend
Play
80.
some Anal Roberts.
No, I feel like we
I'm
should do the.
disappointed. We could have. Yeah, we're not following up with it. What did? It's not a band. Oh no, I was seeing that's Porcupine Tree. I saw the image in chat of Porcupine Tree playing with Anal Roberts underneath it. I'm like, wow, it looks like they have a great show.
Yeah, right?
But we'll make it. All right, round 4.
Round 4.
Fight. Finish him.
This is where we would introduce some arbitrary rule about
this
you
time,
know, like
this time you have to stand
No
on one foot.
arbitrary rules. No arbitrary rules. Round
All right,
4.
round 4.
Hypothetical band name is Anti-Social Climbers Club.
That
Too
is like-
long.
no, but that's
Right away. Too long.
no.
Just
that's
like a foghorn. We could just substitute peas with a foghorn.
I
Too
can
long.
smell the neck beard from here.
We'll do that when, yeah.
That is
okay.
so
Remember,
bad.
remind me.
if you can
Foghorn.
smell the neck beard, wouldn't that imply that there is neck beard attached to the neck of a person who's in a band who has that name?
Antisocial.
Could you have
It
neck
could be
beard
a
without a
band.
neck and a
It could
person that
totally
is
be a
attached
band,
to? Like,
but you never heard of them because they never made it out of their mom's basement.
Peas is in the
That
basement
sounds
right
like
now.
such a.
Yeah, it
such a
sounds like
bad-
Peas is really
bad
enjoying this
kinda
he's really
shuffle
going at it, man.
Reboot.
Ooh-wee.
I guess it's a wet one tonight.
Well,
Mixing
this
things
is a
up.
this is a pretty exciting game. Who can blame it?
Well, I heard
you guys
all
are all
around.
tied up. So host versus
I was
fans.
hearing
Host.
groans. I was hearing a lot of negative feels on this one.
You can't go with the people. What are they
antisocial
fucking
social club, is that like
Anti-social climbers club.
Antisocial-
Like there's the social climbers, right? And there's people who climb.
There are
I
social
don't know. I'm
climbers?
guessing. This isn't my name. I'm just
Sounds
positing.
this isn't one of yours?
sounds too specific.
No.
this one.
I'm positing possible explanations for it, but
Yeah, go on, drop it. Who wrote this one?
no. You'll find out after. That's
Yeah.
He made
that
it.
is a
It's
long-standing rule. Nope, it's a long-standing.
Oh, he's already
rule,
admitted it.
and,
You've broken the integrity of the game, Scalpod.
Yep.
I don't think it's a band.
I want
Peas,
Cosmax Commando.
Peas, you didn't
Well-
think it's a band either, right?
I do not.
All right, we're saying no.
We're putting you down for a big fat N.
N-word.
They locked it in
One
there.
big N-word right there.
One big N-word that goes N-O.
It sure
Fans,
does.
It all comes
I'm
down
going to tell you
this.
something right now. I've
what
been
is
in
it?
this
Because
situation
if you guys
before.
don't get this, like, we got to go another round. So
I wonder
you
what the
know.
tastiest breast milks are.
I think it actually is a band because I've been in this situation before, and here's what happens: is that when
When
it's
one
some,
band wants
when
to
it's some really
end the
specific
game.
long thing.
Yeah,
Then,
right.
then it's
Elaborate.
like you're like, oh no, it's too long, it's too specific.
Like when it's
But
like
then
a, like
whoever
a peace
actually
joke that just
submitted
goes
it-
on and on
Yeah,
forever,
like
and you're like,
that
please,
sounds
dear
like-
God, can I shove the screwdriver in my ear and end
It
this?
definitely
Peas
sounds
joke.
like
What's a
something.
End it
Oh,
now.
you listen to Shaga's show.
Peas, tell me a joke.
So
Your
there's these
face.
two lesbians going to town,
Uh-huh.
and one of them says, "Hey, you'll leave my bank accounts alone when you're up in space, won't you?" And the other one says, "Sure will."
I don't have a rim
We got
shot
the
queued up.
denouement, but we didn't get
But
the
I think
climax
that
there.
deserved a laugh soundtrack, not the ooh, Rory Safer.
Because we have,
handsome
yeah, we're
joke.
saving that one, Peas.
for
Can we
when
fix it
something's
in
actually good.
You can all be fixed in editing.
Oh, look at that! It's right next to applause.
Oh,
Oh, it's one guy.
That wasn't applause.
one guy
In the back.
Thank you, thank you.
You
for-
in the back. Thank you.
Entire lifetimes can be fixed in editing. That's the thing that's not important yet. People.
Yes.
Oh, I found it.
We will fix it. in
Oh
post.
yeah!
There's only 3 minutes
The
of
rim
show
shot?
left.
There is.
3 minutes of show. Oh my
Wow.
God, we gotta
Wow.
get on it, guys! Come
Which,
on. Let's
I
go,
didn't
let's
know
go,
your
let's
timer
go.
was working.
But
He's got a timer.
Yeah, incredible. I didn't know. I didn't know. I
Apparently.
didn't know. I
Nor did
Yes.
any of us. Okay, so I have host down for a no. Fans, what say ye? Anti-social climbers club.
I think Ferg went with the yes on that one, so I'm going to
Okay.
agree with that. It's very specific.
So we got
you know,
a 2 out of 3, and that makes it a yay.
It's very
No, we got
intentional
3 out of 3. If
sounding
Ferg said
band
yes,
name.
then we all say yes.
Oh, so it's like a 3 out of 3.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
because
a
when
definite
it's super
yay.
specific like this, then
That's
it's
like-
whoever recommended this name, they know that band. And so it's definitely
Yes.
a band because it's based on
Okay.
whoever recommended it. And they already know that
your
this super
logic,
specific
your
band.
logic is absolutely sound.
So the answer is
Reverend
yes.
Caller.
Yep.
Unfortunately, it is not a band. It is completely fictitious. All of
In the
everything you just said is a bunch of bullshit.
Jungle, the lions
Out
tonight.
Yeah.
mouth.
Believe it or not, everything
in
you
the
just
jungle,
said.
the mighty
is a bunch of bullshit,
jungle,
so-
Argus and Peas
It's
are
just-
victorious.
Argus and Peas are the winners.
Congratulations, you guys. You foiled us again.
We did
They
it.
are the
Peas.
winners.
We made it.
Handsome win.
Round
Winner,
one
winner,
up
chicken
for
dinner.
the hosts. Well, I guess it's
The
that
hostess
time.
with the mostess.
We might as well crank him out of him while he's still juicing. So, Peas, you want to lay down some dim apologies?
Well, first of all, there's not a lot to apologize for this show except for Scalpod and RC23. But that's kind of implied lately, so we'll just move on. Anyway, it was a good show. We talked about women in space and the contributions they've given to us. First crime in space. First cross-country stalking on Earth, but you were in space when you came up with the idea, so that counts. Good job, ladies. Way to pick it up a notch. Very proud of you. I guess I'm going to apologize for the viewer mails because we didn't do any. We did some things to Peas, but then RC23 came in and shit all over the bed, so I don't know what to do about that. I just don't know what to do. I feel like RC23 had some really good moments. I'm going to apologize for most of his performance, but she put it back to the Peas with a couple of really witty comments, and I'm proud of him for that. And then, more importantly,
Dad.
shut the fuck up after he made him so that they could resonate and make the Peas laugh and go, good job, RC23. Good job. I want to thank Argus Fox for not telling me what his baby's name is, so I'm forced to go back into Facebook and research it and find out what it is so that my wife Carrots can send his wife, Argus 6, also known as Aster 6. A nice little lady-to-lady. Here's one lady who's had a baby to another lady who's had a baby. Present for your baby gift. So we're excited about that. We apologize it hasn't gone out already, but I didn't want to send it to the post office box because that seems impersonal. Plus, I want to know where those fuckers live, just in case. Just in fucking case. Other than that, it's been a great show. I think it was a good show. If I find out tomorrow on Discord that Argus says, yeah, give the show about a C, my feels will be hurt. Lie to me if you have to. I love doing show. I love chatting with you guys. We should have done some Patreons. Argus should do that in the last half hour. I went this long because my ear each week seems to get less sweat and blood involved with my cans. So probably next week I'll be able to do an entire show. It's going to be a Labor Day extravaganza. Our theme will be labor, unless it's not. Thanks for listening, guys. I love you all very much.
That was Decent Peas. I'm so proud of you. You're a handsome boy, and we couldn't do it without you.
Even Aster 6 is like, please send your presents to the P.O. Box.
Yeah, you know what, Reverend Doctor, my wife, Aster 6, if you want to just send Peas a link to the Amazon gift list. That's got our address on it. Okay, so remember, everybody, don't give your address to Peas. I'm Dr. Fox. On behalf of all the production crew here, Dr. Engineer, Dr. Fox. On the DJ on the Wheels of Steel, Dr. Fox. On the sound effects prompter, Dr. Fox. On background music, Dr. Fox. And your host, me. Thank you to Peas, Reverend Caller 23, Dr. Ellis, FTR Yo, and Forg, and Scalpod. Everybody coming into the chat tonight. Katana for talking along with us. And Cosmex showed up. Cosmex Commandos. Go ahead, Pete.
Come on down!
You've been listening to Time for Show. You can go subscribe to it on all kinds of platforms. Like a lot. Like Apple, and like Google and McDonald's. And you get a cup of chili at Wendy's when you say Time for the Show.
Go
Stay
find
tuned.
something better to
We
do
got
now,
extra
fuckers.
stuff that
we dare you.
You aren't going to hear because you're listening to the podcast version. You should listen live to freethinkradio.com every week, Monday at 10. I'm Dr. Fox.
7.
Good night. It's time for the show. We'll BRB. Good night, peas.
Bye.